Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Georgetown High School. It's an early morning here on Jack Frost on bracket day of day 3. We're in the silver bracket semifinals, and it's your Georgetown Eagles taking on the Dripping Springs Tigers here in the main gym at Georgetown High School. The winner will advance to the silver bracket championship at 6:30 in the auxiliary gym here at Georgetown High School. The loser will be done for the tournament. 2 minutes remaining here in the pregame as the game before us got done a little quicker than we expected, and they've taken some time, but we jumped in here and get things going after talking to the coaches. Dripping Springs comes in, head coach Thomas Acker, his assistant coaches Jeremy Gamez, Aaron Stancic, Derek Daniel. They come in 8-6 out of 6A Region 4 District 26. They are along with, like Aikens, we played on Monday night, Westlake, Dripping Springs, Aikens, Del Valley, Bowie, Lake Travis, and Austin High. Head-to-head, Georgetown leads the head-to-head matchup 4-0 against Dripping Springs, 4-0 in head-to-head competition. The last time these two teams met were back in 2016. They played in, it looked like in district play because they played twice in 15 and twice in 16, and that's the last time they played over 8 years ago. And so should be an interesting battle. Two talented teams coming in today. Georgetown, coached by head coach David Canfield, and his assistants Peter Stackman, Kyle Gandy, and Robert Havens are 6-5. After a tough loss in day one against Smithson Valley, they responded with 2 wins yesterday over El Paso Hanks and Waco Midway to advance to the silver bracket here today out of Pool A. They are 6-5 on the year, and Dripping Springs 8-6. We'll get ready to go to the PA announcer, Curtis Parker, and bring you the introduction of both starting lineups.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the gym at Georgetown for the 45th annual Jack Frost Invitational Tournament. Our next game features the Dripping Springs Tigers and the Georgetown Eagles. Your starting five for the Dripping Springs Tigers: number 0, Rushton Budge; number 2, Judson Lowe; number 3, Grant Reagan; number 5, Stone Patterson; and number 24, Braden Spencer. Here they are, your starting five for your Georgetown Eagles. The 6'3" senior guard, number 2, Hugh Presley. The 6' junior guard, number 11, Nick Henson. The 6'5" junior post, number 20, Cooper Ray. The 6'3" senior wing, number 23, Davin Sedgwick. And the 6'6" senior wing, number 25, Ryan Dubray.
So the starting lineup for the Dripping Springs Tigers: Rushton Budge, Judson Lowe, Grant Reagan, Stone Patterson, and Braden Spencer for Dripping Springs. Your Georgetown Eagles will be Q Presley, Nick Hansen, Davin Sedgwick, Ryan Dupre, and Evan Mayhew. Mayhew back in the starting lineup today after not starting off in the game last night at 6 p.m. And so Evan Mayhew will jump it off in the middle for Georgetown. It looks like Stone Patterson, the 6'6" forward for the Tigers, will jump it off. Dripping Springs in the road maroon uniform, accented in black and gold. with drip in script lettering across the front. Mayhew will tip it back into the hands of Ryan Dupre. And Georgetown has the opening possession to start the ball game here in the silver bracket semifinal. Up top, Sedgwick has it. Right wing to Presley. His man overplays. Pull-up jumper for Presley. No good. Rebound by Patterson for the Eagles. And he'll give it off into the hands of Reagan. He'll bring it across the timeline. Dribbles right wing for the Tigers. Reagan there up top into the hands of Lowe. He'll go back to Reagan. Right wing three ball on the way is good. And Dripping Springs opens it up with the first shot of the ball game, a three-pointer to take the 3-0 lead. Eagles have it. Presley on the right wing. Up top, Sedgwick. Left wing to Dupre. Looking low. Now into Mayhew. He'll go back up top to Hanson. Swing it around. Sedgwick on the right wing. Goes down low to Dupre, but it's tipped out of bounds there by Budge. And so Georgetown will inbound on their own baseline with 7:05 remaining first quarter. Presley to inbound for Georgetown. Looks down low first. We'll throw it out to Dupre on the right wing. Dupre will dribble off his defender. Stop, pop a high arcing shot. No good. Rebound by Reagan, and here comes Dripping Springs. He'll push down to the right wing, and Q Presley reaches in and knocks it away and almost saves it. But it'll be Dripping Springs ball on the inline. Good defensive pressure there by Presley. And Dripping Springs will inbound with 6:53 remaining first quarter. Low to inbound for the Tigers on the baseline. We'll kick it out into the hands of Patterson. Up top, Reagan has it. Kicks it out left wing. Spencer drives baseline. Cut off by Sedgwick. He'll back it back out. Kick it up to Reagan, and Dripping Springs will reset. Up top, Patterson. He'll take the deep three straight on, and it's good. Stone Patterson knocks down his first shot, a big three-pointer, and a 6-0 lead for Dripping Springs. Hanson up top to Sedgwick, moves it left wing. Hugh Presley holds there. Looking down low for Mayhew, can't get it to him. Now to Hanson on the left elbow. He'll spin, middle of the lane, lose it, but it's going to be whistled for a traveling violation. Turnover on the Eagles. And that'll go back over to the Tigers with 6:17 remaining first quarter. Sedgwick covers the inbound pass. It's thrown into Lowe, and he'll bring it up against pressure from Ryan Dupre. 6'10" as he crosses mid-stripe. Dribble drive down to the right block. Kick it out. Reagan, quick fire, another three, and it's good. Dripping Springs hot from the outside to begin. It's a 9-0 lead on three made three-pointers on all three in a row. No misses. The Tigers hot starting out their shooting. Presley left wing into the hands of Hanson. Looks for the cutter, gets it to Dupre. Free throw line jumper from Dupre. High off the backboard, no good. And a foul on the floor here on the rebound. That's going to be whistled on. Can't see who she gave the sign on. On zero, Rushton Budge. He'll get the first foul for Dripping Springs. First team foul. Georgetown will inbound on the baseline. Q Presley to inbound. Will throw it deep to Ryan Dupre. Top of the key. Looks to drive. Picks up the dribble. They're going to call the traveling violation there. And another turnover back to the Tigers. So the Tigers have the ball in a 9-point lead. 5:43 remaining first quarter. Spencer inbounds to Lowe, and he'll bring it up. Ryan Dupre will cover him as he crosses the midcourt stripe. Hand it off to Reagan. Swing it around. Budge has it. Top of the key. Into the hands of Patterson, right wing. Off a screen. We'll hand it off to Lowe. He'll fire a right wing three. It's no good. Rebound Sedgwick for Georgetown. 5:25 remaining. Gives it off to Hanson. Push it across the timeline. Right wing. Q Presley open. Fires the three. Off the back iron. No good. And a rebound taken down by Lowe for Dripping Springs. And he'll be fouled as he tries to push it up the floor for the Tigers. That'll be Q Presley's first personal foul. First team foul on Georgetown. And Dripping Springs will inbound on the far sideline with 5:15 remaining. And a 9-0 lead here to start the first quarter. Spencer will inbound to Lowe in the backcourt. He'll bring it up for the Tigers. 5:10 remaining as he crosses the midcourt stripe. To Reagan, top of the key, back to Lowe. Dribbles right wing. Up top. Budge fires the three. It's no good. Evan Mayhew with the rebound. Kicks it off to Dupre, and here comes Georgetown with 5 minutes remaining in the first quarter. Ryan Dupre, top of the key. Looks to dribble drive off a screen from Mayhew. Stop. Throws it high low into Mayhew. He'll go up, draw the foul. The shot no good, but that'll send Mayhew to the free throw line on the foul whistle there on Judson Lowe, his first. Second team foul on the Tigers, and Mayhew to the free throw line for the first time in the ball game. Mayhew's first shot up, no good, off the left side of the rim. 9-0 here with 4:50 remaining, first quarter. Silver bracket semifinals. Dripping Springs, Georgetown, the second free throw. Mayhew gets the kind roll, and Georgetown breaks into the scorer's book. Their first point to cut it to an 8-point deficit here. Low pressure in the backcourt by Hansen. Sends it ahead to Patterson, left wing. Up top, Low again, drives in, stop, a push off, fadeaway high arcing jumper is good. So Low knocks down that shot. The Tigers stay hot. That's Low's first 2 points, and the lead back to 10, 11-1. Dupre on the right wing, looks to drive on Budge, does, reverse layup, up and good. Nice take there by Ryan Dupre. He'll get his first 2 points of the ball game on a great drive for Dupre, and then lead back to 8. Quickly ahead, Budge pushes off, but they're going to call the traveling violation. And a turnover on the Eagles. Hugh Presley will bring it up for Georgetown. 4 minutes remaining here in the first quarter. Halfway through the first quarter, 11-3, Dripping Springs. Hugh Presley, top of the key. Looks right, looks left, into Evan Mayhew, left elbow extended. Nice reverse spin to the baseline. A left-handed jumper by Mayhew is good. The Eagles cut it down to a 6-point lead. Reagan gets open, right wing, fires a three, and it's good. The Eagles answer quickly there with a three-pointer by Reagan. His third three of the ball game. He now has 9. 14-5, 3.5 minutes remaining. Mayhew has it on the free throw line. A spin, goes baseline, go up, draw the foul and the bucket. Evan Mayhew, a strong take there, will draw the foul on Patterson. Nice job by Evan Mayhew. He'll get the bucket and a chance to make it an old-fashioned three-point play. Gets the lead back to 7 here. First foul on Patterson, third team foul on Dripping Springs. Substitutions into the ball game. Mayhew's free throw in and out, no good. The rebound by Low. Adrian Brown checks in. Pass ahead. Budge on the left wing, wide open. His three is short, but a rebound there by Spencer on the backside and the putback. And Dripping Springs quickly responds with a 2 of their own. Spencer's first points of the ball game. The lead back to 9, 16-7. Adrian Brown, left wing for Georgetown, has it there. Into Dupre at the free throw line. He'll drive down to the left block, spin in the lane. Force one up, can't get it to go. No foul call. Physical play down low. And Budge comes away with it for the Tigers. He'll push it up, right wing, slow it back down, but it's tipped by Dupre into the backcourt. Dupre lays out for it, but Low will run it down for the Tigers in the backcourt. Push it ahead, free throw line, slowed down there by Presley, and his shot's blocked, and then a foul called on the shot. They'll call it on Q Presley. That'll be his second personal foul. Second team foul on Georgetown, and that'll send Low to the free throw line for 2 shots. Cooper Ray, Finn Sims look set to check in along with Nick Hansen for Georgetown. As Low to the free throw line, the first free throw on the way is no good. 2:37 remaining. First 2 subs for Dripping Springs, number 15, 6'5" junior Grant Gillum. And number 23, that's the 5'10" senior Brady Coleman checking in. Low second free throw is good, and lead up to 10 for Dripping Springs. 17-7. Hansen running the point here, left side to Finn Sims, into the hand of Dupre. Ryan will drive baseline, cut off by Budge, spins into the lane, kicks it out. Hansen, pass got tipped and went low and through the legs of Hansen, out of bounds. Turnover on Georgetown with 2:22 remaining. Spencer inbounds to Low, and he'll bring it up for the Tigers. Cross mid stripe, 2:15 at left first quarter. Goes into the hands of Gillum. Up top to Low off a screen. Backs up, kicks it over, right side. Coleman will take a 3. It's in and out, no good. Rebound by Cooper Ray. Gives it off to Hansen for the Eagles across the timeline, right side. He'll slow it down there. 1:55 remaining. Finn Sims has it. Now swing it right side to Hansen. Hansen will take a deep 3 right wing. Good. Nick Hansen faked the shot, then fired it, knocks it down. His first points of the ball game, a big three there. And Georgetown cuts it to a 7-point deficit with 1:40 remaining first quarter. 17-10. Gillum has it right wing. Looks for a backdoor cut to Lowe, throws it to him, and he goes up and around Finn Sims and gets the bucket. Nice take there by Lowe. And he now has 5 in the ball game. 19-10. Dripping Springs by 9. Dupre, top of the key, deep three. It's in and out, no good. Rebound Gillum. He'll give it off to Lowe, and here come the Tigers. They'll push it up the court across the timeline with 1:10 remaining. Lowe, top of the key, looks to dribble drive, does stop, fade away 1-foot jumper. It's off the rim, no good, but a rebound by Spencer. He's doubled up, dips out of trouble. His shot no good, and the ball is no way. No way when Ryan Dupre is trying to bring it in and Budge is tipping it from behind that they're going to call it out on Georgetown. And Dupre's asking the same thing. So Dripping Springs will get it with 59 seconds remaining. Inbound to Reagan, and there's an offensive foul. Whistled on number 15, Gillum. That'll be his first foul. 14 foul on Dripping Springs, so Georgetown will get it right back. Dupre, Hanson, Sims, Ray, and Brown on the floor. Dupre having a good discussion with the referee, asking if I'm trying to pull it down and it goes the other direction, how's it out on me? And so that discussion over, and Georgetown has the ball right side. Adrian Brown has it on the wing, kicks it up to Dupre. He'll look to drive baseline and does. Pull-up jumper from the right block, can't get it to go. Cooper Ray had the rebound. It's knocked out on pressure by the Tigers. They'll give it off to Lowe and slow things down with 35 seconds remaining. Here in the first quarter, Lowe slows down across the timeline in his mismatched shoes, black left, right, orange right shoe. He'll slow it down, covered by Hanson. Hanson stays with him. Should be a 5-second violation. No call there. They'll kick it out. Reagan has it. 17 seconds remaining. They're looking for the last shot. Reagan off a screen, top of the key. Back to Lowe, left side. Now baseline. Spencer goes up and around. His layup, no good. The rebound put back, no good. Tip back, no good. And Cooper Ray with the rebound to Hanson with 2 seconds. Around trouble. Midcourt shot on the way, and it's no good. And the first quarter has come to an end. 19-10, Georgetown trails to the Dripping Springs Tigers after one. Quick timeout. Silver bracket basketball. The Jack Frost tournament continues in a moment. Here, Georgetown High School at the Jack Frost Tournament, Day 3. That's bracket play, and Georgetown and Dripping Springs doing battle here in silver bracket semifinal play. Jaheim Dowd checks in for Georgetown. Dripping Springs has the ball for the start of the quarter. Cooper Ray tries to make a defensive steal there and ends up catching the arm of Patterson. That'll be Cooper Ray's first personal foul, first team foul on Georgetown. Dripping Springs will inbound on their own baseline. Gillum. There should have been a travel violation. He's leaving his feet. He throws it into the backcourt. Chased down by Coleman. He'll go left side into the hands of Reagan against Finn Sims to the left wing. Reverse dribble, backs it out. Coleman, top of the key. Coleman over to Patterson on the left wing, covered by Cooper Ray. Looks down low, gets it down low to Budge. Blocked from behind by Finn Sims. And into the hands of Nick Hanson. Here come the Eagles, 7.5 minutes remaining. Nick Hanson dribbles left wing. Hanson up top to Brown. Right wing, Sims has it. looking low, now to a cutting Dowd. Knocked out from behind by Budge, but Ray tracks it down. Finn Timms right wing wide open. His three, short off the iron, no good. Rebound by Spencer. Knocked out from behind by Jaheim Dowd. Good defense there. But it'll be Dripping Springs ball with 7:13 remaining in the first half. 19-10, you're still your score here. Dripping Springs leads by 9. Inbound to Budge. Covered by Hanson, pressured in the backcourt. Budge will bring it across the timeline. Top of the key, kicks it over to Spencer. Spencer into the hands of Patterson. On the right wing, fakes the three to a cutting Coleman. His shot up over Dowd, no good. Dowd with the rebound. He'll kick it out to Sims, and here comes Georgetown, 6:55 remaining. Sims left side to the wing. We're behind the back dribble, slowed down, now to the free throw line, kick it out to Brown, now Hanson. Hanson to Sims, top of the key, over to Dowd on the left wing. Up top, Brown. Brown looks in, now backs it out and resets with 6:40 on the clock. Hanson has it right wing, up top, Dowd. Jaheim will dribble right now, left, gives it off to Sims on the wing. There's a foul whistle there. That'll be on Budge. That'll be his second personal foul. First team foul on Dripping Springs here in the quarter. 6.5 minutes remaining. Lowe checks back in along with number 12. That's 5'10 junior Will Gardner. Hyatt Tuma checks in with Ryan Dupre. Adrian Brown and Finn Sims will check out for Georgetown. Hanson has it from the backcourt, brings it into the front court. 6:25 remaining, right wing to Tuma. Tuma holds there. Back up top to Dupre. Now Hanson on the left wing, looks at the cutter, up top, down. Dupre on the right wing into Hanson at the right elbow. Out top, Tuma. Thinks about the three, fires it to Dowd, left wing, up top, Hanson. Right wing, Tuma has it. Drives to the baseline. Will back it back out. Reset up to Hanson. Eagles moving around the top. Dupre has it with 5:55 remaining. Back to Hanson. Now to Tuma. Looking low for Ray. Up top, Dowd. Dowd holds. Now left wing Dupre. He'll take the three-pointer. It's on the way. High arcing off the rim. No good. Dowd goes for the rebound. Gets taken to the ground. They're going to call a jump ball as he got double teamed there between Reagan and Lowe battling for the ball. The jump ball goes to Georgetown. On the alternating possession, Evan Mayhew will check back in here for Georgetown with 5:43 remaining. It's a white ball on the alternating possession. And there they get it right. Dripping Springs was going to throw it in, and they were going to let him. Georgetown ball with 5:43 remaining here in the first half. Neither team to score here. Evan Mayhew gets the inbound, puts it up and in. Nice play there. And Evan Mayhew gets another bucket on a good inbound pass there for Georgetown. First points of the second quarter for either team. Lowe up top to Patterson. Now off into the hands of Gardner. Back up top to Lowe, off a screen. Deep three from the front, and it's good. Dripping Springs, I don't think they've missed from outside the arc, maybe one. Now they lead it again by 10. On the shot there by Lowe. 22-12, 5:10 remaining. Dowd in the corner. Up top to Dupre. Dribbles towards the right side. Stop. Pop a three. It's high arcing. It's good. Ryan Dupre. Let him heat up all he can. He knocks down the three ball for Georgetown. Cuts the lead back to 7. 4:55 remaining. Coleman swings it over to Reagan, left side for Dripping Springs. Now up top to Patterson. He'll take a right wing three. It's an air ball, and it's on the inline. They don't call it, and it's saved into bounds, but stripped out by Jaheim Dowd. Great defense there by Jaheim to strip it away from Reagan from behind, and Georgetown has it with 4:35 remaining. 22-15. Dripping Springs by 7. Dupre on the right wing. Shakes his man, drives into the lane, will back it back out, reset. Over to Tuma, left wing. Up top to Dowd. Dowd thinks about it, dribbles right wing. Now up top, Dupre left open, fakes a shot to the free throw line. The jumper on the way is short. Dowd gets it, reverse layup. Good! Jaheim Dowd in the right place at the right time and puts it up and in. Lead cut back to 5, 22-17. Kick it up top. Gardner has it, left wing to Reagan. 4:05 remaining first half. Patterson up top for Dripping Springs. Looking, now kicks it to Reagan, left wing. Drives the baseline, up and under. Can't get it to go, and Ryan Dupre takes the rebound away for the Eagles. 3:54 remaining as Nick Hanson drives baseline. Spin, forces one up, but they're going to call a traveling violation. And now some substitutions here for both teams. Spencer back in along with number 11 for the Dripping Springs Tigers, 5'11 junior Brandon Freudker. He'll check in for the first time. Lowe has it. Across the timeline, moves towards the scorer's table, gets a high screen off of it to the left wing, looks to drive and penetrate, kick it out. Reagan, right baseline three. It's good. You leave them spotted open, and they'll knock it down, and Reagan does. That's his fourth three-pointer in the ball game. The Eagles trail by 8, 25-17. Mayhew in the lane will spin. Left-handed runner up, can't get it to go. Rebound tip free and taken down by Lowe for Dripping Springs. He'll push it up. He's got Patterson streaking. Blocked from behind by Q Presley. Great hustle effort there by Q Presley to knock it out of bounds. And the Tigers will have to reset on their own baseline with 3:11 remaining. Here in the second quarter, 25-17, Dripping Springs leads it. Low to inbound. Throws it into Reagan on the right wing. Up top, into the hands of Freudker. Get back to Lowe, and he'll dribble up top against Presley. Backdoor cut by Reagan, and Mayhew got beat there. Reagan lays it up and in for the easy two. 27-17, back up by 10 are the Tigers. Q Presley drives baseline. The little runner up and in. Nice take there by Presley, his first 2 points of the ball game. And the lead back down to 8, 2:40 remaining in the first half. Lowe will push a man through, dribble down, give it off to Patterson, left wing. Looks for the cutter, up top Lowe. Freudker had the screen, the shot no good. Rebound by Q Presley for Georgetown. 2.5 minutes remaining, first half. As Presley brings it across the timeline, right wing, drives down. Now we'll back it back out, covered by Reagan. Looks up top for the cutter. Now we'll get off to Dowd in the corner. Jaheim there against Freudker. Looks to dribble drive down the baseline, spin, runner up off the glass. Good, nice take there by Jaheim Dowd. He'll get his second bucket of the ball game now with 4 in the quarter. In the lead down to 6, 27-21. 2 minutes remaining, first half, 2 minutes. Go down low to Lowe. He'll go up left-handed and get the bucket. Nice take there by Lowe on the pass from Patterson. And the lead back up to 8, 29-21. 1:45 remaining. Dupre right wing. Goes to Presley. Presley dribbles there. Cut off by Patterson. Out to Mayhew. Thinks about the 18-footer. Spins in. Now we'll pick it up. Give it off to Jaheim Dowd. He'll take the corner three. It's up long. No good. Ryan Dupre gets the rebound. Reverse layup to go up right there. And a good job by Ryan Dupre. He now has 7 in the ball game. And the Eagles cut the lead back to 6 for Dripping Springs. 29-23. Spencer on the left wing, up top to Lowe. Patterson off the right elbow. There's an illegal screen, and you got to call it. Thank you. A late whistle there, but Patterson turned his hip on the screen on the move, and they finally call it there, and Patterson picks up the foul. That will be his second personal foul, second team foul on Dripping Springs. 1:16 remaining in the first half. 29-23, Dripping Springs by 6. Sedgwick to inbound, does to Presley in the backcourt. And a timeout called by Coach Canfield with 1:14 remaining here in the first half. We'll take it with them. Georgetown Eagle basketball presented by Mack Hike Dodge and Mack Hike Ford continues in a moment. Out of the timeout, 1:14 remaining here in the first half. Georgetown trails Dripping Springs 29-23 with 1:14 remaining before halftime. Dupre gets the inbound, will bring it across the timeline. Right wing to Q Presley. Looks for the cutter. Presley dribbles down. Now we'll go up top to Dupre. Dupre shakes his man into the lane, up and around, reverse layup. Good. Ryan Dupre takes it strong to the hoop and cuts the lead back to 4, 25-29. Low across the timeline, 50 seconds remaining in the first half. Covered by Presley, will get the high screen from Gillum. Gillum will screen again, but they fight through it, kick it over. Freudker into the hands of Reagan, fakes the three. He'll set his feet after the flyby, and it's a brick off the front of the rim, but chased down by Spencer. He'll save it to a cutting Lowe. Lowe will go up against Dowd, and they'll call the foul there on Jaheim Dowd for the block. That'll be Dowd's first personal foul. Second team foul on Georgetown, and that'll send Lowe to the free throw line for 2 free throws. Lowe with 10 points in the ball game to this point. 32 seconds remaining here in the first half as he goes to the free throw line for the second time. This free throw is good. 30-25, the lead for Dripping Springs. Lowe now 2 for 3 from the free throw line with one more shot coming here. Second free throw from Lowe is good as well. The lead back to 6, 31-25. Dowd has it in the backcourt. Full court pressure by Dripping Springs. Presley has it. Playing catch in the backcourt. Got to get it across and do to Mayhew. Left wing to Sedgwick. He'll go back to Dowd near midcourt. Over to Presley right side with 18 seconds remaining in the half. 31-25. Dripping Springs by 6 right before the half. Georgetown will take the last shot. 10 seconds remaining. Dribbles to the center of the floor. Left elbow gives it to Dowd. Dowd holds there. He'll look to dribble drive all the way down. Dowd, the runner, good! And the Eagles knock it down right before the buzzer. Jaheim Dowd with 6 points, all in the second quarter. The big one there to cut the lead to 4 at half. 31-27, Dripping Springs leads it at the half. We'll take a timeout. We come back, some stats in the third quarter. Live here on the SHN Sports Network. Georgetown Eagle basketball presented by First Responder Broadcasting and sponsored by Mack Hike Ford Lincoln of Georgetown and Mack Hike Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. We'll be back. Back here at Georgetown High School, we go to the third quarter here in the silver bracket semifinals between the Dripping Springs Tigers and your Georgetown Eagles. Dripping Springs in the first half shot 44% from the field, 46% behind the three-point arc, 6 of 13. 3 for 4 from the free throw line. Georgetown 50% from the field, 2 for 7 behind the arc, 10 for 17 inside the two-point area. Dripping Springs will have the opening possession. Georgetown will start out with the starting lineup on the floor, as will the Tigers. So it'll be Presley, Hanson, Sedgwick, Dupre, and Mayhew. For the Tigers, it'll be Budge, Lowe, Reagan, Patterson, and Spencer. Inbound into the backcourt to Lowe. He'll go right side to Reagan. Tigers have it here to start the second half. Up top into the hands of Budge. Now to Lowe, left wing. Tight defense being played here. Up top, Patterson fakes the three, looks right, now gives it off to Spencer. Spencer holds there. Up top, Reagan. Dribble in, back out. Now to Patterson. Down on the baseline, into the hands of Spencer, covered by Sedgwick. He'll look to drive the baseline, does. Drops it down low to Patterson. He'll go up and under, no good. The rebound tipped out into the hands of Q Presley for Georgetown with 7:25 remaining third quarter. Presley across the timeline for Georgetown, left wing to Dupre. Dupre with 9 in the first half. Swing it around, Presley on the right wing. He'll look to drive baseline, does. Up and under, kicks it out. Sedgwick on the left baseline will dribble up towards the wing. Look at the backdoor cut, over to Hanson, right wing. He'll stop and pop a three. It's on the way. Good! Nick Hanson takes another three-pointer, and he knocks it down. He now has 6 in the ball game. And the Eagles trail by 1, 31-30. Patterson right wing. Against Mayhew, off to Spencer. Spencer whistled for the traveling violation. Turnover on the Tigers. And the ball back over. And a quick timeout by head coach Thomas Acker of Dripping Springs with 6:50 left third quarter. 31-30, Dripping Springs leads it over Georgetown. Quick timeout. Eagle basketball continues in a moment. Back out of the timeout. Sedgwick will inbound to Q Presley in the backcourt, and he'll bring it up for the Eagles. Trailing by 1, 6:45 remaining, third quarter. Dupre, right elbow, will take the jumper. It's short off the rim. Mayhew, smart play, tips it out. Q Presley left wing, fakes the three. Will drive in, now back out. 6:30 left here in the third quarter. Drives the baseline, and there's the foul on Spencer. On the push-off, cutting off Q Presley. That'll be Spencer's first personal foul. First team foul on the Dripping Springs Tigers here in the second half. Georgetown will inbound. Ryan has it right wing off the pass from Q Presley. He'll swing it around. Hanson into the hands of Presley on the left wing. Looks to drive baseline, does. Dumps it down low to Mayhew. His shot, there's the foul from behind. That'll send Mayhew to the free throw line. The foul will be on Reagan. That'll be his first personal foul, second team foul on the Tigers. And that will send Evan Mayhew to the free throw line for 2 shots. 6:15 remaining here in the third quarter. Mayhew 1 for 2 from the line in the first half. This free throw is short right. Another shot here coming for Mayhew. Chance to tie the ball game up at 31. Mayhew readies the dribble. The shot on the way. Off the back iron, no good. Rebound by Reagan. He'll give it off the low for Dripping Springs and bring it across the timeline. Left wing, Reagan dribbles out off a screen from Patterson to the free throw line. Picks it up, kicks it out. Budge on the right baseline. Stop, tries to go over Mayhew. It's altered by his height, and he'll get the rebound short off the front rim. 5:50 remaining for third quarter. Dupre across the timeline for Georgetown. Over to Presley. There's an illegal screen whistled on Georgetown. That'll be on Nick Hanson. That'll be his first personal foul, first team foul on Georgetown here in the third quarter. Substitution is Cooper Ray will check in for Evan Mayhew for the Eagles. Lowe has it, covered tightly by Presley. Drives all the way down, right block, loses it, and it goes out. It went off the stanchion of the backboard. So the baseline official overrules the official on the far side, saying it was tipped out of the hands of Lowe and went off the stanchion. So it's Dripping Springs ball. Inbound to Patterson in the baseline. Down to Reagan, right wing. He'll drive in. Little 6-foot jumper, and he knocks it down. And now Reagan's starting to talk trash as he puts down the too little sign on the floor. We'll watch that taunting back and forth between that one as it heats up. That's the first points for Dripping Springs in the second half. They lead by 3. Q Presley, right wing 3. Good! Q Presley knocks down the 3 ball and ties it up at 33. Nice shot there by Q. He has 5 in the ball game. Patterson left wing, covered by Ray. Up top to Lowe, off the screen. He'll take an off-balance shot, no good. Rebound on the backside by Davin Sedgwick for Georgetown. 4:50 remaining here, third quarter. Hanson will push it across the timeline. Top of the key, now he'll slow it down. Eagles will reset, 4:45 remaining. Q Presley left wing. He'll go up top into the hands of Cooper Ray. Over to Sedgwick, right wing. Down to Hanson. Looks low, now back up to Presley. Right wing, shakes, drives, cut off. Now dribble drive into the lane. The runner for Presley is up. Can't get it to go. Rebound by Lowe for Dripping Springs. Kicks it ahead. Reagan on the right wing will back it out. 4:25. And Ryan Dupre with the steal ahead to Q Presley. And he'll go up and lay it up and in. And Georgetown takes the lead 35-33 after trailing most of the first half. Reagan will drive over over Ryan Dupre, or it's Lowe, not Reagan, and that'll be an offensive foul on Lowe. His second personal foul, third team foul. Good defensive play there by Ryan Dupre to draw the charge, and Georgetown gets the ball back with 4:05 remaining third quarter. 35-33, Georgetown with a 2-point lead. Presley has it, dribbles against Reagan. Top of the key, looks there, into a cutting Ryan Dupre, down to the right block. Bodies up, puts it up, off the glass, gets the roll. Ryan Dupre now with 11 to the ball game. Gives the Eagles a 4-point lead, 37-33. 3:40 remaining. Budge dribbles up against Nick Hansen across the timeline, left side. Drives all the way in between 2 defenders, and lays it up and in, left-handed. Nice take all the way down by Budge, and that cuts it back to a 2-point deficit for lead for Georgetown. Budge's first points of the ball game. 37-35 Georgetown. Sedgwick over to Hanson, almost stolen. He'll get it, fire the 3-pointer, and it's good! Nick Hanson. His defender Budge tried for the steal and overran it, and then Nick Hanson was left wide open, knocks down the 3. 40-35, Georgetown by 5 points with 3 minutes remaining here in the third quarter. Spencer has it. Cross midcourt, center of the floor. Tries to go low, but his pass stolen there, and they're going to call a foul on the floor. Away from the ball, they're going to call it on Q Presley. That'll be his third, second team foul. And that will bring in Lawson off the bench for the Dripping Springs Tigers for Reagan. Jaheim Dowd and Adrian Brown in for Georgetown for Ray and Sedgwick. 2:53 remaining, third quarter. Inbound by Lowe, kicks it out into the hands of Coleman. Up top to Spencer, tip free. The ball played for, and it's going to be out of bounds. Good hustle there as Adrian Brown went sliding into the Dripping Springs bench. But it'll be out of bounds off the Eagles, so the Tigers will inbound in front of their own bench. 2:47 remaining. But Coach Thomas Acker is going to take a timeout again for Dripping Springs with 2:47 remaining here in the third quarter. Georgetown leads it 40-35. Quick timeout. Eagle basketball continues in a moment. Dripping Springs will inbound. 2:47 remaining here, third quarter, trailing by 5, 40-35. Budge in the right corner, his three-pointer barely tips the rim, taken down by Jaheim Dowd. Here come the Georgetown Eagles. He'll slow it down, hand it to Hansen. He'll go around his man, tries to go on a reverse layup, but he was fouled there. That'll be on Spencer, I believe, number 24. It is, and that will be Spencer's second personal foul, 14th foul on Dripping Springs here in the half. Hansen will go to the free throw line for 2 shots for Georgetown. First free throw from Hansen rattles in, good. 41-35. Hansen's first trip to the free throw line. He has 10 in the ball game now. Second free throw, good as well for Hansen. And the Georgetown lead up to 7, 42-35. 2.5 minutes remaining, third quarter. Spencer has it left wing, up top to Lowe, left wide open. He'll fire the three, and it's good. You leave him open, he'll knock it down, and he does. 42-38 now the score. Lowe now with 15 in the ball game for the Tigers. 2:15 remaining. Presley to Dowd, left wing. Into Hansen, left elbow. Kick it out, Presley right wing. Looks to drive now, backs it out, reset. Adrian Brown has it, left wing into the hands of Hansen. Looking down low. Now up top, Dowd, right wing, Brown. He'll look to drive, cut off there by Coleman. Up to Presley. Q cut off by Spencer, backs it out. He'll reset, 1:45 remaining. Hansen will take a deep three, left wing. God! Nick Hansen, oh baby. Knocks down another three, that's his fourth of the ball game, third of the quarter. And the Eagle lead back to 7. Dowd went for the steal. Spencer into the left elbow. He'll pull up and knock down a baby jumper there. Nice shot by Spencer. And the lead back to 5, 45-40. Spencer knocks down his 4th point of the ball game. Q Presley, right block, backs his man in. The little runner up, no good. Rebound Low on the backside. Low will push it up, skip pass ahead. Patterson left wide open, running the floor, and he'll lay it up and in. Nice pass there from Lowe. Patterson now with 5 in the ball game. And the lead down to 3 for Georgetown. 45-42, 1 minute remaining. 1 minute left here in the third quarter. Dupre will stop and pop a 3. Top of the key, no good. Dowd with the rebound. He'll put it right back up and in. Jaheim Dowd. Right place, right time. He now has 8 in the ball game. 47-42. Georgetown by 5. 40 seconds remaining here in third quarter. Spencer out near midcourt. Will hold it here. As Dripping Springs slows it down here at the end of the third quarter to look for the final shot. Now into the hands of Budge. In front of the Tiger bench. As Coach Acker calls out the play. Hansen steps up close to Budge. Budge will try to dribble. Cut off by Hansen into the lane. The push off. How do you not call that? Budge gets the bucket as he sends Hansen back behind the bucket. Presley drives down. He'll stop on the baseline. Fire a jumper. No good. Rebound by Coleman. 3 seconds remaining. Gives it to Patterson. Pass it around. Low, a half-court shot. It's up, and it's off the back iron. No good. At the end of the third quarter, 47-44. Georgetown leads it by 3. Quick timeout. Eagle basketball continues in a moment. at Georgetown High School, day 3 of the Jack Frost Tournament. Georgetown and Dripping Springs doing battle here in the silver bracket semifinal. And Georgetown leads it by 3 going into the start of quarter number 4, 47-44. Dripping Springs had the lead 31-30 at halftime. Georgetown a good third quarter there and takes the lead by 3 into the fourth quarter. Dupre, right wing to Q Presley. Looks low, holds there, looking for motion. Now he drives baseline, splits the defender, the runner up, get it to go and 1. Q Presley, what a take there by Q. Missed that last bucket for Georgetown, or Dripping Springs, sorry. So they call the foul on. It'll be on Coleman. Presley to the line for the and 1. He now has 9 in the ball game. Free throw from Presley on the way, and he gets the kind roll. 50-44, Georgetown by 6. Reagan has it left wing, looks for a screen, gets it from Patterson to the free throw line, out to Lowe. He'll take a contested 3 off the wing, no good. Rebound run down by Ryan Dupre on the far side. Dupre across the timeline, 7:25 remaining in the ball game. Presley to the right wing, looks in, up top down, swing it around. Dupre on the left wing will drive the baseline, go up contested, put it up off the backboard, can't get it to go. Mayhew's tip up, can't get it to go. He's down to the floor, and it's kicked out by Patterson to Spencer. Left wing, Spencer there. He'll slow down now, back it out and reset for Dripping Springs. Up top to Lowe, and there's a collision there as Ryan Dupre and Lowe collide. Ryan was headed to the ground when they collided, so that'll be a foul on Dupre, his first. Second team foul, our first team foul on Georgetown. And Budge will check right back in for Dripping Springs. He'll come in for Spencer. So on the floor for Dripping Springs will be Lowe, Reagan, Budge, Patterson, and Coleman. For Georgetown, Adrian Brown, along with Q Presley, Jaheim Dowd, Evan Mayhew, and Ryan Dupre. They're mopping up some perspiration on the floor after Lowe and Presley hit the ground. 7:04 remaining here in the ball game. So Dripping Springs will inbound here on the near side. Reagan to inbound for the Tigers. 50-44, Georgetown by 6. Inbound to Lowe in the backcourt. He'll bring it up, covered by Q Presley. Hands it off to Coleman. Over to Budge on the left side, into the hands of Reagan. Up top, Lowe has it, swing it around. Budge on the right wing, looks low, looks up top. It's cut off. He'll have to dribble out of pressure and does to the free throw line. Spin. Should have been a travel, no call. He'll get it, kick it out. Patterson left baseline. Gives it off to Lowe. 6:40 remaining. He'll take a contested NBA 3 and rattle it in. Nice shot by Lowe. 50-47. They trail by 3. Lowe now with 18 in the ball game. Brown has it. Right baseline for Georgetown. Back up top to Dupre. Fakes the 3, and he'll kick it left wing, but a traveling violation called on Dupre there. A turnover on the Eagles, and the Tigers get it back, trailing 50-47 with 6:24 remaining here in the ball game. Reagan inbounds to Lowe in the backcourt. Tigers will bring it up. Across the timeline, right side. Lowe will dribble. Front of his bench. Reverse dribble off a screen. Drops it low to Patterson. Kicks it out. Swing it around. Reagan left wing 3. It's going to be a miss off the rim into the hands of Dupre. Here come the Eagles. Kick it ahead. Q Presley left wing. He'll drive in. Contested. Get the bucket and 1. Q Presley fouled on the take, and he knocks it down. They're going to give it to 23, Brady Coleman. That'll be his second, team second. And Q Presley goes back to the line. He has 10 in the ball game. Now make it 12 and a chance for 13. Nice take there by Q Presley. Took it strong, drew the foul, and got the bucket. Free throw up, can't get it to go. Rebound by Lowe for Dripping Springs. 6 minutes remaining in the ball game. 52-47, Georgetown leads it by 5. Coleman has it left wing, looks for a screen and gets it. He'll stop, fakes the 3, kicks it off to Reagan on the left wing. Down low to Patterson, up top. Coleman, the lefty, fires the 3. It's a brick off the back iron. Into the hands of Mayhew for Georgetown, and here come the Eagles. 5:40 remaining. Georgetown has the ball and the 5-point lead. Q Presley across the timeline, far side. Dribbles there against Budge. He'll go over to Dowd on the right side into the hands of Dupre on the wing, looking low. Now up top, Adrian Brown will quick fire three. It's up, no good. And a backside rebound by Reagan for Dripping Springs. They'll push it here with 5:20 left. Kick it ahead to Patterson. And now he'll slow it down. Looks for the backdoor cut. Dribbles left wing. Backdoor cut pass. Cut in between Low and Budge there. And a turnover by the Tigers. Gives it right back over to Georgetown. Timeout by head coach Acker of Dripping Springs with 5:15 remaining in the ballgame. And we'll take it with them. 52-47. Georgetown leads it. Eagle basketball returns in a moment. Back out of the timeout by head coach Thomas Acker of Dripping Springs. 5:15 remaining in the ball game. Georgetown has Brown, Presley, Mayhew, Dupre, and Dowd on the floor. Reagan, Patterson, Budge, Coleman, and Lowe on the floor for the Tigers. Presley, left wing to Adrian Brown. Into Dupre, left elbow jumper by Ryan. Short, rebound Lowe for the Tigers. Lowe will bring it up, 4:55 remaining. Gives it off to Patterson, now to Reagan left side. Up top, deep three by Lowe. It's off the back iron, no good. Ryan Dupre will get the rebound. Kick it ahead, Adrian Brown left side to the wing. He'll slow things down, now drive baseline. Stops, but it's off the foot of Coleman out of bounds, so Georgetown will inbound with 4:36 remaining. On their own end of the floor, leading 52-47. And Coach Canfield's going to take a timeout here and reset his Eagles with the 5-point lead with 4:36 remaining. We'll take it with them. Georgetown basketball presented by Mack Hike Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram and Mack Hike Ford Lincoln of Georgetown returns in a minute. Back out of the timeout, Georgetown will inbound on their own baseline. Presley has it. He'll throw it deep to Adrian Brown. And the Georgetown Eagles will reset. 4.5 minutes left in the ballgame. Dupre has it left wing, up top to Dowd. Right wing into the hands of Brown. Looks low. Now back up top, Presley. Left wing to Dowd. Dowd will dribble towards the top, into Mayhew at the free throw line. He'll hold there, spin down. Drive to the left or right block, put it up off the glass and in. Evan Mayhew. Nice strong take there. His first points of the fourth quarter. And the Eagle lead up to 7. 54-47, 4:05 remaining. Up top, Dowd went for the steal, can't get it. Budge back to Reagan. He'll fake, now drive down to the baseline, try to force one up and gets it up and in. Nice take there by Reagan. He'll knock it down off the glass around Mayhew. Nice, beautiful shot. 18 points for Reagan. And the lead back to 5, 54-49. Down low to Dupre. He'll come out of it in the corner with 3:40 remaining into Mayhew. Mayhew doubled up there, out to Dupre, right baseline, fakes the three. Now he'll drive all the way in. The runner up off the glass. Can't get it to go, but get the rebound. Puts it back up and in. Ryan Dupre, nice job of staying with it there. And the Eagles get the bucket. Tigers push it down. Spencer, top of the key. He'll slow it down. Dupre with 13 in the ball game. 56-49, 3:15 remaining. Low up to Spencer off a screen. Will drive to the left block. Blocked by Mayhew into the hands of Dupre as he's knocked to the ground by Lowe. And that'll be a foul on Lowe. That'll be his third. That'll be the third team foul on Dripping Springs. 3:12 remaining here in the ball game. Dripping Springs. Substitution here for Georgetown, not Dripping Springs, as Nick Hansen comes back in for Adrian Brown. Ryan Dupre will inbound in the backcourt to Q Presley for Georgetown. 56-49. Georgetown by 7, has possession as Q Presley brings it across the midcourt stripe. Left wing into the hands of Dupre. Ryan fakes the deep three, up top to Dowd. Right wing, Presley looking low. Now he'll go up top to Hansen. Hansen will take a deep three straight on. Oh! Nick Hansen's on fire. 10-point lead for Georgetown as Nick Hansen buries another three. He now has 17. Lowe drops a dispenser in the lane. Traveling violation. Otherwise, it's blocked anyway by Mayhew. And Georgetown will get it back with 2:40 remaining and a 10-point lead. Timeout by head coach Acker of Dripping Springs with 2:40 remaining. We'll take it with them. Georgetown Eagle basketball continues in a moment. Back out of that timeout off the traveling violation. Georgetown gets it back with 2:40 remaining. The lead up to 10, 59-49. Dowd, Hansen, Dupre, Mayhew, and Presley on the floor for Georgetown. Inbounded Presley in the backcourt. The Eagles will bring full court pressure here. Jaheim will push out, and Presley will bring it up against Reagan. Presley now across the timeline. Dribbles towards the left wing, down to the baseline. Reverse dribble, and back it back out. 2:25 remaining. Presley pressured there. And a timeout called by Coach Canfield. We'll take it with him. 2:23 remaining in the ball game. 59-49, Georgetown leads it. Quick timeout. Eagle basketball continues in a moment. Back out of the timeout. 2:23 remaining here in the ball game. The winner advances to the Silver Bracket Championship at 6:30 down in the auxiliary gym here at Georgetown tonight of the Jack Frost Tournament. The loser is done. Georgetown has the 10-point lead as they inbound into the backcourt to Q Presley. He'll bring it up against pressure by Reagan as he crosses midcourt. 2:15 remaining in the ball game to Hansen left wing. Here comes the double team on Hansen. Tries to save it. Presley runs it down up top to Dupre. And now here comes the pressure and the fouls by the Tigers, and they won't call it. Right side of Dowd into Dupre, and there's the hack. They'll call that one there, but Dupre will go to the free throw line.
Foul charge, number 24, Braden
That'll be on Spencer, his third. Just the fourth team foul. So Georgetown will have to inbound here with 2 minutes exactly on the clock left in the ball game. Q Presley to inbound. Q sets up to inbound. He'll throw it up top to Mayhew as he's pushed away by Peter Patterson, and here come the Tigers. Lowe will drive down around Dowd, throw it up and in. Nice bucket there by Lowe on the take. And the lead down to 8. Dowd has it right side, splits the defenders over to Presley, and there's the foul call with 1:48 left. And Jaheim Dowd will go to the free throw line in the bonus. They'll give it to Budge. That'll be his third personal foul. Fifth team foul. So Jaheim Dowd to the free throw line with 1:48 remaining. The first free throw from Dowd is in and out, no good. Dowd with 8 points in the ball game to this point. Second free throw for Jaheim is up. Off the back iron, no good. Rebound taken down by Budge for Dripping Springs. 1:45 remaining. Budge across the timeline, skids it ahead. Spencer, left baseline three on the way. Good. They leave him open. They'll knock it down. It's down to 5 points. 59-54. Hansen to the backcourt. Skip it over to Presley. Presley will slow things down. Back to Hansen. Reach in from behind. Knocked out. Mayhew to Dowd. Skip it across. Presley runs the baseline, and he'll back it back out. All the fouls and not any calls. Hansen has it. He'll hold there. Pressure being applied. And now they'll kick it down to Dowd on the right wing. Down low to Mayhew, and he'll lay it up and in. Evan Mayhew knocks it down, 61-44. Nice passing there to stay out of trouble, and Mayhew gets the bucket. Deep shot here by Lowe. Knocks down the three, and a quick timeout. It's down to 4 points. So with 1 minute exactly left in the ballgame, 61-57. Georgetown leads by 4. We'll take the timeout. Eagle basketball returns in a moment. Battle is real here at Georgetown High School. Day 3 of this Jack Frost tournament, the silver semifinal between Dripping Springs and Georgetown. 1 minute remaining. Georgetown leads by 4, 61-57. Inbound to Q Presley. He'll play it over to Hansen in the backcourt. Here comes the trap. Hansen splits the defenders, and there he's fouled by Budge. And that'll send Nick Hansen to the free throw line. Budge picks up his 4th personal foul. And Nick Hansen heads the other way to head to the free throw line where he's 2 for 2 in the ball game. 54.5 seconds remaining. Nick Hansen a chance to extend the lead for Georgetown here. It's a 4-point ball game right now as Hansen all alone at the line. First free throw on the way is good. 62-57. Hansen now with 18 points in the ball game. 5 for 5 from behind the arc today for Hansen in the ball game. 5 3-pointers, no misses from behind the arc. This free throw good as well, and the lead back to 6. 63-47. 50 seconds remaining. Lowe dribbles down into a double team, kicks it all the way down to the corner. Reagan will drive in. His shot altered by Mayhew. Backside rebound by Dowd. Will give it off to Dupre. Dupre skip pass ahead. Q Presley, it's off his leg. And Budge gets it, but it's tip free. Eagles get it, kick it down low. Layup by Nick Hansen. Might as well top it off. He's having the ball game. And the Eagles lead by 8. Lowe takes an NBA Curry 3. It's off the rim, no good. Rebound Mayhew. And there's a harsh foul. Whistle comes quickly. As Mayhew took a shot there, but he'll go down to the other end for the free throw. That's on Budge, and that will be number 5 for Mr. Budge. He's out of the ball game. So the sub will come in for the Dripping Springs Tigers on that foul by Budge as Mayhew goes to the other end for the free throws. Coach Acker will have to go to the bench here. Coach Acker's going to take a whole 30 seconds to bring a sub into the ball game. He'll bring Patterson off the bench. So Evan Mayhew will go to the free throw line in the ball game. Mayhew has 11 points on the day. He's 1 for 3 from the free throw line to this point. Georgetown has the 65-57 lead with 22 seconds remaining here in the ball game. Georgetown wins. They're going to advance to the Silver Championship. Mayhew's first free throw is good. Evan Mayhew makes it a 9-point lead, 66-57. One more free throw to come. This one no good. Rebound Low. 20 seconds remaining. Low across the timeline. Center of the floor. Splits them in. All the way down. Knocked loose. Kicks it out. Coleman, the lefty, fires a baseline 3. It's good. 66-60. A 6-point lead. Dupre fouled in the corner with 8 seconds remaining. Nice shot there by Coleman in the far corner to knock that down. His first points of the ball game. But now the foul called. Ryan Dupre will head to the free throw line. The foul on Dripping Springs whistled on Reagan. That'll be his second personal foul. And Ryan Dupre heads to the free throw line.
25, Ryan Dupre to the line.
13 points in the ball game. And a chance to ice this one away and make it a 3-possession game. First free throw from Dupre. Gets the kind roll. And it's good. 67-60. And now Dupre with one more free throw to come. The free throw on the way is good. And Georgetown leads it by 8, 68-60. Lowe will take it all the way in and dunk it for an uncelebrated dunk to end the ball game at 68-62. Georgetown advances to 7-5 on the year. Dripping Springs drops to 8-7 on the year, and their Jack Frost tournament has come to an end. Georgetown will go on to play for the Silver Championship tonight at 6:30 down in the auxiliary gym. And we'll have the call live here on the SHN Sports Network and by First Responder Broadcasting. We'll take a timeout. We come back. We'll have a player and Coach Canfield come join us up here in the nest as we bring you Georgetown Eagle basketball. And we'll be back after this. I think we'll get him put on. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
All right, Jaheim Dow joins us here live up in the nest, but we'll try to get it back. We're behind the times. Maybe we'll get a camera on him. There it is. Tell you what, Jaheim, slowly but surely, you and Davin working just into getting the plays, getting into the rhythm with this team.
Yes, sir.
But the athleticism you bring off that football field out here, how much fun are you having? I mean, you're 8 points in this ball game. Didn't miss any of the close ones
Yeah,
up.
I
And played
know.
some good defense.
It's pretty fun diving on the floor, jumping up, getting a rebound, scoring layups, getting all excited. I love it all. I miss it. I'm not going to lie. I didn't play last year, so it's fun being back.
It was so fun to see at the beginning of the season. Coach sends me the roster in an email. I said, wait a sec. Dowd and Sedgwick, like football Dowd and football Sedgwick. It's fun to see you guys bringing athleticism because of all the work you put in on the football field, knowing, one, the physical players that you and Davin are. You bring that out on here and this energy to this team. Defense. It seems to be just a natural thing for you. You did it on the football field at a high level, and now on the basketball court. How is that transition working for you, and how much more comfort are you getting as the games go on for you?
I mean, the DB footwork we do is really the same in basketball, backpedaling, planning, and going to the ball. So it's just I just got to learn not to gamble as much on some of those steals. So I thought I had it, and then they got back and got some points. So,
and then a couple of plays, you get them, and that dive gets it out, Nick gets it and advances it for another bucket. Talk about the fun that in a correlation. You love football. You love to hit. Some of the tackling this year was just so fun to watch as you played an aggressive corner for Georgetown. Now you relate that coming into basketball and the aggressiveness that you can have here. How much fun is this compared to football now?
I mean, I don't even know if I like it more or if I like it less, but it's just really fun right now. This Jack Frost tournament, I've always wanted to play it. It's my first year, so it's really fun getting to play it.
Now that things are kind of coming more natural and learning the plays and getting into sync with the players and the teammates here, you guys seem to be finding that niche for yourselves and who needs to be on the court when, and Coach pulling the right strings at the right time. As you guys go through these next few tournaments, how big is it for you guys to lock in before district to make a run?
I mean, it's very important. I think we have a really good shot at district again this year, so if we just lock in and get our things right before district starts, I think we have a really good chance.
It's Jaheim Dowd. I was about to say number 5. It's 21. Any shout-outs before I get you out of here?
Mom and Grandma.
All right, Jaheim Dowd. You got to shout him out looking at him.
Mom and Grandma.
That's Jaheim Dowd. We'll take him off, and, man, we get to bring in Nick Hansen, who lit it up today. Trying to get some of that sweat off for you, Nick. Nick Hansen, I tell you what, you had an ankle injury where you missed a couple of games. You came in and didn't hesitate today. I don't know if anyone's told you, 5 for 5 from behind the arc today. You finished the ball game, 21 points to lead this team.
Yes,
hot hand today. How'd that feel?
It felt good. I mean, I've been practicing to do that all year, so it wasn't really second nature.
And there's no hesitation today. It's like you felt a comfort level today that we may not have seen through some of the games, but no hesitation in that shot today. As you come back from that ankle, we talked a couple of games ago, I can feel it, it's there, but I'm going to play through it. As you seem to get more and more comfortable in this offense, how much fun is that for you guys as you seem to kind of be developing a kind of a scheme that's working for this team?
I mean, it's good. I mean, we're winning, so.
How does that feel compared to what the first few games you guys were up and down? A win, in an aggressive game, but then a lull, and then an aggressive game. It seems like you guys are starting to find that. How much fun is that for you, and now getting back in after the injury to be able to be a part of that?
I mean, yeah, it's fun because now everyone's learning to pass the ball, getting along with each other, and, like, trusting each other. So.
How big was a game like this to be down by 10 at one point to come back and win a game?
I mean, it's humongous for us and for our growth.
How much fun is Jack Frost, man? It seems a good competition.
Yes, it is. It's really good competition.
One more game.
Yes, sir.
6:30, the Silver Championship.
Yes, sir.
We'll be there down in the auxiliary. Any shout-outs before I let you go?
I want to shout out my mom and dad for always pushing me, and I want to shout out Evan Mayhew for always uplifting me and giving me the confidence.
That's number 11, Nick Hansen, the junior. Big game today, Nick. Good to see you.
Thank you.
And now we bring up Coach Canfield. Get a little wipe off for you, Coach. The sweat runs. I'm going to get a towel before 6:30 tonight for you. I tell you what, Nick Hansen.
Yes, sir.
21 points on the ball game.
Oh, really?
5 for 5 from behind the three-point arc. It was like a fluid motion for him today. He felt just peaceful at shooting the ball. It wasn't a hesitation. It wasn't anything, but just it seemed to come to him. How big is that to get that contribution, knowing he gets comfortable into that? This offense opens up even more.
Well, I mean, I agree exactly what you said. There are times where we try to force the issue, and we have not done that recently. We've allowed it come to us. We've taken drives and opportunities. Ryan playing so strong off of 2 feet around the rim is beautiful. Nick stepping out, shooting the threes. I mean, it really flowed today, and it was a very good game.
Then you start to feel, I start to feel now an identity of this team really coming out in the last 3 games. How big is it for their confidence to be down 10 in the first half at one point, and to come back and win this one, even by 6 with that last-minute dunk by Lowe. You saw some talent on this this Dripping Springs team.
Yeah.
A great battle between Midway last night and now Dripping Springs today. How big of a confidence builder is it into this team that, hey, we're trusting the process and now good things are happening?
Well, when they hit the first 3 threes again today, I'm thinking, here we go again.
I looked right at Kevin Dupre and went, do we make every team the best shooting team in the world?
Yeah.
So I felt that with you.
But other than that, our guys, again, I thought a great defensive presence. That team executes their stuff really well. We had to sit down on the backdoor plays because they got us one on the inbounds.
Yeah.
But other than that, they usually get 3, 4, 5 in a game, and we did a great job defending that and just forcing them to be shooters from the perimeter. And they hit a couple, but not enough to win the game.
That third quarter, 2 games in a row now, has been big for Georgetown. You guys come out of the half, you make whatever adjustments it is. You don't hold Dripping Springs to 3 points in the quarter, but you go from down 1 to up several points at the fourth quarter break to go into the fourth quarter. It seems like this team is responding well to that. How big is that as they continue to develop and recognize the components on the floor that are becoming those key cogs in this wheel?
It's energy and effort, period. I'll just tell you that right now. Jaheim's dive on the floor was a huge play in the last minute of the game. Loose ball. And we don't get the layup without him doing that. Q sprinting to go get it and finding Nick, or I forget who it was at the rim for the layup.
Nick. Yeah.
Yes, that was a huge play that is now, hopefully, like you said, showing us who our identity is, and that was big.
One thing I saw you do early in the second quarter, an effort play down here on the defensive end. Adrian Brown slides into their bench going for a ball, and you applaud. Whether we turn it over or not, where we deflect it and get it or not, the effort these kids are putting out just seems to be turning that corner. Yeah. After that game with Glenn, it's like this response has come from these guys, and fun to watch. How big is that to see them now buying that in, and you see it on the floor. Jaheim laying out in the defensive end. Adrian Brown sliding into their bench, going for a ball, and these kids giving their effort on the defensive end, which is what you've always built on.
Yeah, I love it. It's exciting. It's infectious. The other guys want to be a part of it. They want to go, and it's and I'm almost having to pull the reins back on Jaheim a little bit. He went for a steal and missed it. He was this close to getting it and getting a flush.
And he even talked about that. He's like, I'm having to. He goes, my footwork, because I asked him, how do you tie football to basketball in your footwork? He's aggressive in the defense for Georgetown's football team. And he said, I love it. I've got to maybe get to that point now to figure out when to take the chance and when not, which is what you got to love to see out of him in such a short transition to the basketball court. But fun to watch that effort and that energy feed off to the rest of his team. One more game. It's the Silver Championship. Tonight, 6:30. Who do we look at playing? Leander and Argyle again.
Yeah.
Last year in the Silver Championship, a 2 or 4 point loss to Argyle. What do we expect out of either of those teams?
So, I don't know if Argyle's big guys are playing today or not. That's first and foremost. Leander's a very talented team. We've already played them once. Coach's son is incredible. Hopefully, if we do get a chance at revenge match, then we'll be ready for the test, and we got some new weapons to throw at them too.
A little bit different look.
Yes.
Yeah, that's right. We were at football the night that y'all. We went to Leander and played 63-53, tough 10-point loss. But a new look and a new aggression out of this team with some added components. Georgetown wins it 68-62 over Dripping Springs to advance to the Jack Frost Silver Championship. Go enjoy it, Coach. We'll see you this evening. 6:30 at the Auxiliary Gym. We'll have the championship game of the Silver Bracket featuring your Georgetown Eagles. Join us live 6:15 about pregame, depending on how the games go today. But the live call will be brought to you by First Responder Broadcasting, and of course, it's sponsored all by Mack Hike Ford Lincoln of Georgetown and Mack Hike Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. Thanks for joining us. Georgetown victorious 68-62 over the Dripping Springs Tigers. We return for the championship later this evening. Don't forget, it doesn't cost you a dime to be kind. We'll be back.